Now, amid the war of words between Taliban and Pakistan over Tehrik-i-Taliban Pakistan, TTP's hideouts in Afghanistan, the United States has come out in support of Islamabad. The US has said that the Pakistani people have suffered tremendously from terrorist attacks and that Pakistan has a right to defend itself from terrorism.
The Pakistani people have suffered tremendously from terrorist attacks. Pakistan has a right to defend itself from terrorism, and meanwhile, we continue, just as I said a moment ago, to call on the Taliban to uphold the very commitment they have made to see to it that Afghan soil is never again used as a launch pad for international terrorist attacks.
Now, this comes days after Pakistan's Interior Minister Rana Sanaullah warned of an attack on Tehrik-i-Taliban Pakistan's hideouts in Afghanistan, saying if authorities in Kabul failed to take any action against them, the international laws give you the right to target those who attack you. The comments evoked a strong response from Taliban, hinting at a befitting response to Pakistan. On Tuesday, a Taliban leader tweeted out quite a strong comeback. Ahmad Yasir posted a picture of Pakistan surrendering to India during the 1971 war. A translated caption of the picture read, "This is Afghanistan, the graveyard of proud empires. Do not think of a military attack on us, otherwise there will be a shameful repetition of the military agreement with India." Earlier also, Taliban stated that they would not allow anyone to attack Afghanistan, with its spokesperson Zabiullah Mujahid saying that Afghanistan wants to have good relations with Pakistan, but its officials should use caution when they are making comments. Meanwhile, former Afghanistan President Hamid Karzai also called upon Islamabad to stop issuing threats and carry out deep review of its policies related to the neighboring country, saying that prevailing insecurity in Pakistan is the result of policies of its government. On Monday, Pakistan held its National Security Council meet, and as per the press release issued by Prime Minister Shehbaz Sharif's office, the forum concluded that no country will be allowed to provide sanctuaries and facilitation to terrorists, and Pakistan reserves all rights in that respect to safeguard its people. Now, the US has come out in support of Pakistan, so in case they need to retaliate, they seem to have the blessing of the US here. But that has given a rise to a lot of questions on how that positions Pakistan in terms of India. Because there have been a lot of accusations of Pakistan exporting terror to India in a similar manner as Pakistan feels Afghanistan is exporting terror to Pakistan. Now, there has been a war of words between Taliban and Pakistan over TTP's hideouts in Afghanistan. We are now being joined by Dr. Hamid Khan Al-Mashriqi from Lahore. He is an international affairs expert and an investigative journalist. Welcome to WION, sir.
My pleasure, Shivan.
Sir, what kind of action can one expect Pakistan to take in retaliation as of now with the US blessing?
Thank you very much. I would like to remind that Pakistan have all the rights to defend its territory, whether it is from our eastern border or whether it is from our western border, whether it is line of control or any of the borders. But when it comes to our Afghan border, you know, we have been supporting Afghanistan, and we've been suffering the Afghan war for the last 45 years. And Pakistan have suffered the war on terror, and we gave over 80,000 lives. So Pakistan have all the rights to defend its people and its territory. And if there is an insurgency or if there is a terrorism across the border, whether it is coming from Afghan border, which Pakistan says it is kind of Indian proxies are involved there as well, who are trying to destabilize Pakistan through the terrorism. So Pakistan would have all the rights to defend its border, whether Pakistan have to take some kind of operations inside the Afghan borders, because there are the safe, havens and safe hideouts for Afghanis there, and for the TTP, especially who are working against the sovereignty of Pakistan. And Pakistan cannot afford that, and Pakistan would not compromise on its sovereignty. And the one thing I want to tell you that Pakistan have taken all the measures with the Afghan Taliban current government that they are responsible to either arrest them, either to bring them into justice, because Pakistan does not want any kind of conflict with Afghan government or anything. But on the other hand, Pakistani people cannot afford any more suffering from the war on terror or from any proxies who are working in Afghanistan, whether it is in Indian consulates or anywhere. So Pakistan has given a clear message to Afghan government, to the border forces, and to the America as well.
Dr. Khan, going by the current logic or international law, now if Pakistan has the right to defend itself and retaliate against those launching an attack on Pakistan, is India also within its rights to retaliate when Pakistan exports terror to India?
I definitely, I knew that you're going to ask that question. No, because there are two things. One, Pakistan is the one who's been suffering the war of the terror. Pakistan is the one who has been pointing out that terrorism, India is harboring the different kind of terrorism since this Modi government have come into power with Hindutva ideology. Whether it is a matter of Kashmir, Pakistan emphasized that the matter of the Kashmir should be resolved based on the United Nations, resolutions. And if ever in Pakistan is a complete sovereign country, Pakistan would not allow India or any country to retaliate within our borders, because Pakistan has all the right to give the befitting reply, and Pakistan have done so in past as well. So India has to understand that the case between Pakistan and Afghanistan cannot be compared equally with Indian and Pakistan relation, because the Kashmir is a trilateral disputed issue, while with Pakistan Durand line, it is not disputed or anything. So we cannot compare two, one apple and one potato with the same, theory. That is the difference.
So, US has never minced its words when they have said that Pakistan has pretty much failed to combat terror on its own soil, and US was expecting more. Now, in terms of US supporting Pakistan here, what would a US stance be if terror groups from Pakistan carry out attacks in India as they have in the past?
Shivan, let me be very clarified that so far Pakistan is not involving in any kind of terrorism in India. That whatever is going on in Kashmir, it is a freedom movement which people of Kashmir, 8 million people of Kashmir are fighting for that, and the Pakistan is not involved in any kind of freedom movement there. Yes, Pakistan is morally supporting that movement because Pakistan believes that the right of freedom and plebiscite is the right of the Kashmiris. As far as America's stance is concerned, Pakistan does not care about America's stance in the matter of Kashmir. Pakistan wants the Kashmir issue should be resolved according to the United Nations resolution. So I think America have understood in last 20 years that Pakistan's stance is
So whether it was Osama bin Laden or several other terror groups or the killers of Daniel Pearl, well, the US is pretty clear on how Pakistan handles terror activities on its own soil. Thank you so much for all those updates, sir. We'll be back for more.